up, guys?
Hey.
We're back with another reaction video.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
So today I figured we would do Snuff by Slipknot.
Okay, I don't know this.
So I will say it's very different from most other Slipknot songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people might find this as like a controversial statement or be annoyed by it, but I don't really care. Um, this is way more of like a Stone Sour vibe. I wouldn't really like it doesn't remind me of much else by Slipknot, maybe like Vermilion Part 2. But yeah, definitely like more like Stone Sour vibe.
All right. Cool.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media channels. Links in the description below. Usernames right there. Okay. Okay. And as always, I know this song is why I'm showing it to James. Just to clear that up. All right. And let's go.
Bury all your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence and leave me with my sins. The air around me still feels like a cage. Love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go and run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. My smile was taken long ago. If I can change, I hope I never know. I still press your letters to my lips and cherish them in parts of me to savor every kiss.
Okay. Real quick pause. Sorry, guys. So, what are your thoughts so far?
I like it. It sounds good. It does remind me. It reminds me of Through Glass from
Yeah.
Stone Sour. The way he's singing.
Yes, he's just singing, like there's no screaming, no nothing.
Yeah, and the music is obviously very mellow and
Yeah,
chill.
it's actually like mostly um an acoustic guitar, not like an electric guitar.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
cool.
So, oh yeah, and I'll preface this by saying that this song, so Corey Taylor didn't officially say who it's about, or at least to my knowledge, he hasn't, but it's assumed that it's about his ex-wife because they split a year before this song came out. And he says that this song is about someone who he loved and like thought loved him, but then like it turns out like no, she didn't, blah blah blah, and she wasn't like she was like supposed to be there for him, but then she like wasn't there for him, so he's very hurt. And you can tell by the lyrics, he was very hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he wrote most of this song.
interesting.
So, bury all your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence and leave me with my sins. The air around me still feels like a cage. Just bury all your secrets in my skin.
So there's a few things that come to my mind when I hear that line. So I feel I know this isn't right, but I'm thinking of a tattoo by burying something in the skin.
That is good because I was thinking like I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know. So again, I get the message. Do you know what I mean? The poetic meaning. When it comes to like the literal, I have trouble with them.
Yeah,
Bury all your secrets in my skin. Unless it's could be like them crying on him and the tears are going into his skin, and that could be like your
maybe.
secrets. I don't.
Or maybe it's like the last time that they're sleeping together. And I think like maybe it's kind of like I don't want to know.
Okay, hold on.
Like he just wants to have that like one last time, maybe.
So as I'm reading on, it gives a little more insight. So bury all the secrets in my skin, come away with innocence and leave me with my sins. So the person, if it's the woman, she'll, after she buries her secrets in his skin, she'll walk away and be innocent, and he'll
Have
have his
all
the sins.
absorbed all of the sin and
Yeah.
secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Because the air around me still feels like a cage, so he feels
That I
weighed
get.
down, like it's like thick. Like there's definitely an elephant in the
He's
room.
trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always have trouble deciphering the meaning of their lyrics. I try,
The literal
guys.
meaning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
no,
usually
you
it's the
can't.
opposite. Usually you can get the literal meaning and not get the metaphorical or the poetic.
Yeah,
This it's so bizarre that it's the opposite here.
I,
Yeah.
and this one's easy. And love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So, um, it's like they're, like when you're in a bad relationship and you're just like angry all the time, but you're like still pretending like there's some love there. But like really, it's just like fake and kind of masking the rage.
Yeah, love is really just rage in disguise.
No, only when you're in a bad relationship.
Yeah.
So if you love me, let me go and run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. So obviously the relationship's like taking a turn because if you love me, let me go
Mm.
and run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. Like love is gone. Like he's like, just go. You know.
Yeah. Or it's
Yeah.
just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there.
Yeah, like he's just so I would say he's so hurt at this point that like
He's like
he has nothing left.
emotionless and like,
Yeah.
yeah, dead inside.
Hmm.
Doesn't have love or feelings or heart.
But it's interesting how he says and run away before I know. It's almost like a part of him is telling her what to do while the rest of him is unconscious to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so when he says run away before I know, or do you interpret that as I want you to run away before I realize you're gone?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I take it as.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which is almost like it must be like an unconscious part of him, like communicating with her,
Yeah.
is like the vibe I get.
Mm-hmm.
Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. My smile was taken long ago. So, saying his fate is to be alone, like deliver him to his fate, so leave him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't deserve to have you. My smile was taken long ago, so like he's hurt. He's been hurting for a while.
He's been unhappy.
If I can change, I hope I never know.
Interesting. So, oh, sorry. I was thinking on the last
No, I
thing.
wasn't making a face at you. I'm trying to figure out.
No, I wasn't. So I was just thinking when you were saying that, I do want to read this line again,
Yeah.
but you were saying like, they broke up. That's the speculation about this song. And you said
Mhm.
it's about somebody that didn't love him.
People think it's his wife. I'm gonna think it's his wife, his ex-wife too, because like,
No, so I'm getting that
who else?
too, but I'm not picking up on that she doesn't love him. I'm picking up on that he fucked the relationship up and she had to leave him. And he almost is like, I get it, you gotta go.
Uh,
Not that like she
that's
doesn't
good.
love him anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
That's
interesting.
not what I'm getting from the
So like,
lyrics.
if I can change, I hope I never know. Like, meaning like if I could have done something to have changed the outcome of our relationship, I hope I never know because I didn't want to lose it.
Or is he saying
That's the vibe I get. I don't know.
is he saying I don't want to know if I'm able to change, if I have the capacity to change? Because
That's
I
such a bad sentiment. I don't
if
like
I
that.
can change, I hope I never know.
because
Like,
that would have meant that if he could have changed to
he
save the
could have done something.
relationship,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to know because he didn't do it.
Well, because the relationship's already over.
Yeah.
It might be too painful for him to realize that there was something he could have done
Yeah,
to
that would
save it.
hurt a lot.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Interesting. Okay, and then we go to, I love this part. I still press your letters to my lips and cherish them in parts of me that savor every kiss. That's so sad.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory too.
Yeah, no need to really like get into that.
And that's it. We didn't get to
Yeah,
this
we
yet.
were right here. I had to pause somewhere.
Yeah.
Kiss. I couldn't face a life without your lights. But all of that was ripped apart when you refused to fight. So save your breath, I will not hear. I think I made it very clear. You couldn't hate enough to love. Is that supposed to be enough? I only wish you weren't my friend. Then I could hurt you in the end. I never claimed to be a saint. Ooh, my own was vanished long ago. It took the downfall to let you go. Against my stones and spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help. You sold me out to save yourself, and I won't listen to your shame. You ran away, you're all the same. Angels lie to keep control. Oh, my love was punished long ago. You still care, don't ever let me know. If you still care, don't ever let me
Okay. Itchy. I'm itchy.
We still got to go through the lyrics.
Very true.
It's so
So bad is that?
before we when we paused last time, I was like, I don't know. It sounds like he's saying he was the problem, and then the whole second half of the song was saying how
How
she
she's the
sucks. It was her
problem.
fault. She gave up. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really funny.
So he goes, I couldn't face a life without your light, but all of that was ripped apart when you refused to fight. So he was saying, I couldn't imagine or want to live without you, but
Yeah,
now I don't know because you didn't even try to save what we had.
yeah, you gave up easy.
So save your breath, I will not care. I think I made it very clear you couldn't hate enough to love. So couldn't hate enough to love.
Yeah, so save your breath. I will not care. I think I made it very clear. So don't even talk. We've already established what goes on here. Um, you couldn't hate enough to love. So I'm trying to think what would be the thing that she would hate in order to love him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously saying like you didn't hate this enough to love me. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
You
Or,
couldn't.
when you get so mad at someone, but you still love them, you're like, oh my God, I fucking hate you right now. Like maybe
Oh,
she was just like,
indifferent instead of having
yeah,
any feelings.
like, which is so much worse. Like
Yeah.
just being like, you know what, fuck it. Like she didn't even like, there's no passion. The passion's gone.
Yeah, at least with if you hate somebody, you have some feelings, you're engaged.
Exactly.
That could be that.
You couldn't hate enough to love. Is that supposed to be enough?
Yeah, you didn't try enough.
Yeah. I only wish you weren't my friends, then I could hurt you in the end. So, like, that's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I never claimed to be a saint. Oh, my own was banished long ago. It took the death of hope to let you go. So, like, finally realizing, like, all hope is gone for this relationship. It's over. It's done.
That was the only way he was able to let it go. But
Yeah.
when he says my own was banished long ago, I don't know
His
what.
own, like, I guess his own hope.
Oh,
He was
what
trying.
was the line before?
Well, he
Before
goes,
that?
I never claimed to be a saint. Oh, my own was banished long ago. It took the death of hope to let you go. I think it's sort of like he's saying what he's talking about in the second line.
His own hope.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that's right.
Awesome guitar.
Hmm.
Oh. He goes, so break yourself against my stones. That's an awesome line. And spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help. So break yourself against my stones. Like,
So,
it's an awesome fucking line, but I'm having trouble figuring out exactly what that means.
so I'm so I feel like there's a few things. The first thing that came into my mind with that is like a wave crashing on rocks. A wave breaking
Yeah.
against my stones. Unless I'm trying to think what other things break on stones. The imagery. Like I wonder in when he's writing this, what is he imagining? Do you know what I mean? And then spit your pity in my soul. That I get.
Yeah. Or maybe he's saying just like, so the vibe here is you never needed any help. Um, you sold me out to save yourself. Break yourself against my stones, like, and spit your pity in my soul. So it seems like she's just like fucking destroying him, like physically and emotionally. So break yourself against my stones. Like, maybe he's saying, like, you can try to hurt me, but like, I'm stones. Like, you're the ocean.
Oh,
Like, you're gonna
oh,
crash into me,
okay.
but it's not gonna hurt me.
Okay, so I think you're right. So the line before, so break yourself against my stones was what? It was like all the way back, yeah,
Oh.
before that.
It took the
I
death
got you.
of hope to let you go. So break yourself against my stones and
S-
spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help.
Yeah, so this little paragraph here, I'm
He's like saying, like,
I'm
just,
interpreting as just save your breath. It's over. Don't even try. You know what I
mm,
mean?
I'll like stop right there.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay. And he goes, you sold me out to save yourself. So I have no idea what that's in reference to, but like it's self-explanatory.
Yeah, so okay.
I don't love looking on Genius for the meaning because sometimes I feel like a lot of the contributions, it's just like, it's not always the artist, and a lot of times it's just people's own interpretation, which is cool, but
So this one's a brilliant one because it's talking about a wave breaking on stones.
okay, go for
I'm
it.
just saying that because that's just what I said.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's somebody wrote a lot there. I don't know if you're interested in it.
Boy. She can try to get through to him, but he's become cold and hard like a
That's
stone.
it.
Corey is saying that try as she might, he will never let her back in.
Yeah.
He hates that she pities him. He doesn't need her pity. He needed her love, and she wouldn't give it to him. Break yourself against my stones like the waves break against the stones at the arbor. The waves erode the mainland, perhaps meaning that her projecting all her problems upon him wore him away. Or it could be interpreted that as the waves can't get through the stones inland, so too she cannot break his defense anymore. I like
I
the
think that.
latter.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
And then
Um,
wait, you
you
sold
sold me out to save yourself.
yeah.
I don't know what that is in reference to.
So on Genius, there's no verified annotations, but what
Yeah.
a user wrote was they're equating it to Judas and Jesus Christ. Judas sold out Jesus to save himself.
Okay.
Whatever.
And I won't listen to your shame. You ran away. You're all the same. Angels lie to keep control. So I won't listen to your shame. Like, don't even try and come back to me with your bullshit.
Like
Um,
this is what you did wrong in our
yeah,
relationship.
true.
Yeah.
You ran away. You're all the same.
Yeah, don't come at me saying why I fucked it up. You literally gave up and ran away.
You're all the same.
Yeah, that's
Which you're
funny.
all the same.
Yeah. Well, so
I don't know if that's what he means. So.
no, he does, but he says you're all the same. Angels
Angels lie
lie
to
to
keep
keep
control.
control.
So he's still like putting her on the pedestal that he had her
Yes, but almost saying like if all angels lie to keep control, then there's nothing that special about being an angel. You know what I mean?
on. True. He goes, "Oh, my love was punished long ago. If you still care, don't ever let me know." He's still
Hurt.
so okay. So my love was punished long ago. Like his love for her was like it was just fucked from the get-go. And if you still care, don't ever let me know. I don't know if that's because he would literally just like fucking throw it in her face or he would take her back. I don't know. I
Well,
don't know
yeah.
what this line means or if it could mean both.
So yeah, to me, this paragraph, the headline is I've been hurt from love, and because of that, I don't even want to entertain the idea that you still care because I'm so scarred from, you know,
Yeah.
my past love experiences, maybe even with you, that I don't even want to know if
It
there's a chance.
forces that statement.
Yeah.
So I like your idea, but I also get the vibe that it probably means like don't let me know because he still loves her.
No, it's one and the same. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. He's saying that his love was punished, so he's been so hurt by love, specifically with her, it sounds like,
yeah,
that he's so fucked up and scarred over it that he doesn't even want to entertain the fact that she might want to be with him still because he's so hurt he can't bring him he doesn't want to go there even though he might want to. Do you know what I mean? Even
yeah.
might
Or
have
also,
the
if he
feeling.
hears that, he's gonna fucking rip her a new one. That's
Maybe.
also like, don't let me know that,
Maybe. He also
could
did
be
say, because you're my friend, I can't hurt you. So, you
true.
know,
But yeah,
that's
what do
that's
you
the last of
think?
the lyrics.
Yeah, that's the last line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, so this is really good. So this is, I mean, you know me, this is more, I like music like this. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I mean, this one happens to be a sad song. I don't
yeah. It is.
necessarily, I mean, I enjoy sad songs more
It's
than you
very
do.
beautiful,
It is.
though. Yeah, and I will say that I don't know if you know this, but when I put together the preception songs for our wedding, I put this song on it.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And Vermilion Part 2. And I was like, I don't even care. I just want it there. I just want some Slipknot there somewhere,
It's
peppered
funny.
in there. I think it
Yeah,
actually played.
maybe.
I don't remember though, because we were like not very active in the preception or cocktail hour, but I'm pretty sure this song did play.
Yeah, so I like this. I like the way it sounds. He's got an awesome singing voice.
Yeah.
Musically, I mean his voice is pretty. The music was pretty. The message was beautiful, like you were saying, you know what I mean? And it's poetic. Again, I like, I don't know if it's like I can't tell if I'm reading like how like old English like from like the 1500s it seems like it's a different language and like you don't understand it like poetry in particular. I'm like I don't know what the fuck this means.
Yeah, it's very metaphorical,
Yeah, so
similes,
again, I can't
colorful.
tell if I'm listening to a stupid person trying to be smart or no, or I it's just going over my head, which is very possible that it's just going over my head.
So when it's art, I don't think it's necessarily going over your head. I think it's his own creation. You
Yeah.
know what I
No,
mean?
it's cool. I respect it for what it is. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
I mean, nobody says you have to be able to have a literal interpretation to
No.
lines. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you ever heard the Whoopity Swoop song by Kanye, you know that music does not need any sort of an interpretation.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't
Yes.
forget to like and subscribe.
See ya.